Running can help kids escape obesity. A determined Latina in Chicago started a citywide program that's gotten more than 13,000 kids up and running.
I ran every day in gym class in Chicago Public Schools. So for me, it was a huge way to release my energy. And, obviously as I got older, I continued to run. I was serving on the board of a local high school for all Latina girls. And I started to notice that many of them were not very physically active and just didn't think that running or walking or doing any type of physical activity was cool. So, I started to encourage them to just go out and walk and, walk or run a few miles here and there. And for me, that started to become this kind of way of, oh my gosh, I need to do something about this.
Gonzalez decided she wanted to start a running nonprofit for Latina boys and Latina girls.
So I started to Google everything I could on childhood obesity and running organizations, local and national, and see what I could do. And I started to kind of beat down people's doors and figure this all out.
She eventually found a local family foundation that was starting a running organization. They wanted to mimic a New York program that had kids run 3 to 5 times a week at school for 15 minutes at a time, provided incentives for kids, and implementation tools and stipends for teachers. But they needed an executive director.
I basically beat down their doors, applied for the job. They would have probably had to get a restraining order had they not offered me the position.
The Chicago Run organization started small.
I was working out of Panera Bread at the time. I didn't have an office. I had a laptop, I had a cell phone, and I had a lot of energy.
They launched a 10-week pilot program in 12 Chicago schools in 2008.
New York has a model where they don't have anybody on the ground in the schools directly working with the teachers and with the principals. And I just didn't think that model was going to work. Chicago is its own element. We really need hands-on here, and we need to have a personal connection with each school.
The pilot program culminated in a 1-mile run.
And at that point, I looked out at the 1,500 kids that were at the event, and I said, now this is Chicago. And these are 12 communities, 12 schools coming together using fitness as a really great equalizer. So we need to grow this program.
The 12 schools renewed the program the next year, and Chicago Run has since helped more than 13,000 kids get moving.
And the kids love it. And they move you up to the starting line. It's like an official race, and everybody runs. Very positive. The kids really love it. Families come back year after year after year. Kids that are in high school now come back and go to the event. They get a cool t-shirt to wear. There's other giveaways. The top 3 schools in mileage get awards up on stage.
I like Chicago Run because I could exercise and run with my family.
Today I had a lot of fun and I ran in the Chicago Run.
We won ribbons, medals, and trophies.
I think the exciting part of watching Chicago Run evolve over these last 6.5 years is that it's really started to engage our communities. It's very simple, it's easily replicated, and it's not intimidating. A lot of our kids are coming home and they're feeling better about themselves because they're being physically active to creating a healthy body.